Bromenade, episode 21.
Hi, one and all, to...
What's up, everyone?
Oh, what the fuck? Messed up the whole intro.
Welcome to the Bromenade,
Welcome
where it takes two bros.
to make a lemonade, or a bromenade,
Yeah,
or a
whatever.
nade,
Yeah, something.
a grenade.
A grenade?
Hey, how come you never thought of that?
I don't know. That's a good
Lemonade
one. We gotta
grenade.
add that
Yeah,
on,
well.
I don't know.
On the merch.
On
Instead
the-
of like lemonades with our heads, it'll be grenades
Fucking
with our heads.
grenades.
I like that.
Yeah, speaking of explosions,
Explosions.
crazy,
Things.
stocks.
Great. You're not going to ask me how my weekend was?
Oh, I'm sorry,
it
folks.
was shit. Let's keep
How
going.
was your weekend?
It was shit.
Shit?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
how was
back
mine?
to the stocks. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Stocks.
The stocks,
The stoink.
they
We're
are...
kind of loud, aren't
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like I am too.
Yeah.
There we go. Man, what a crazy world we live in.
Don't you work at GameStop? What's up?
Well, believe it or not, nothing.
Is it hot in here?
I'm okay.
I feel that.
Are you nervous?
It's been a while. We missed last episode
Been a
thanks to
while.
this guy here.
It wasn't because of me. You weren't here.
Thanks to this guy.
What the hell?
Blame everything to him.
He went camping, which is... Oh, so you had a nice weekend.
Don't forget to switch.
Oh, yeah. You had a nice weekend because you went camping. I guess let's talk about the weekend.
Exactly.
How was your weekend?
It was good. You know, like I didn't really care. I want to talk about stocks.
Oh, okay, fuck it. Stocks it is.
Yeah. I think we got our cat in the shot. So
Yeah, she's always in there.
yeah.
Well, yeah, so the stocks.
Put you.
This week has been nuts because stocks have always been a game for, let's say, mature audiences.
Why you say that?
Because children probably shouldn't be messing with that amount of money.
No, but you gotta be 18 and older.
That's
call.
not true. That's not true. Not anymore, apparently. Wait, to call? What do you mean?
No, I'm just kidding. Not to call, but like to actually order. And because you got to put your social security. So
Well,
they,
right.
They know.
That's true. But
Folks.
that's true. But even though these kids who don't have stocks have somehow controlled stocks.
No, you have to be 18, brother.
No, I mean just by word, by Reddit,
Oh.
by what they've done.
Oh,
Because
like
do you know what happened?
actually inform us on what happened. I'm kind of vague on the whole thing.
Okay. There were these, I forget what they're called. Let's call them companies. They have a name. Hedge funds.
Uh-huh.
Hedge funds know when a company is going to start just going bankrupt. And they kind of go in. I'm going to say screw them over. That's not necessarily what they do. But they kind of like swoop in and just kill them. Finally, right? So GameStop is one of those stocks that for some reason the stocks have a less value than what the company actually makes, which is not a common thing. Most of the time, a company's stock is about, maybe this is too much, but let's say about 10 times the amount that they make a year. For some reason, GameStop is not one of them. Their stocks are way lower than what they make. Either way, GameStop hasn't been doing great
Yeah.
with the digital world.
Yeah.
And so I guess hedge funds were like, we're going to go in for the kill
And destroy them.
and just finish them off and make them bankrupt. Redditors, a specific Reddit page, I think called Wall Street something. I forgot what they were called. But there are a bunch of people who, some of them know about Wall Street, but most of the people that follow them are just kids.
Okay.
And because they're mostly making fun of stuff.
Yeah.
But they decided we're going to actually go and buy a bunch of stocks from GameStop. And then all these other kids who could do it followed. And then you know what they did? They held on to their stocks.
They didn't let go.
And when you hold on to a stock, when a ton of people hold on to a stock, it rises like crazy. So these kids literally bankrupted the hedge funds instead.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And there's banks. I think it's banks. I don't know too much about all this. It's just what I've heard. Literal banks and companies that are now going bankrupt because GameStop's not, because these kids held on.
Oh, so that's what it's about.
And then it doesn't stop there. Then they decided, well, if we could save GameStop, let's save AMC. Yeah. And now that's where AMC comes into the whole thing because they're doing the same for them.
But, I got a phone call yesterday from a buddy, Sebi, shout out. He told me to get Dogecoin or Doge or Doge or whatever you say. Doge. Yeah, totally tanked today. Lost a couple money there.
What? Hey. Whose podcast is this? Stupid. That happens, though. Yeah. I mean, investments are what at the end of the day? They're a risk.
Yeah, a lot of people are mad. I didn't put that much. People put thousands of dollars.
But why were you guys investing in it? Was there an idea?
It was also word of mouth for Redditors to
do it, and then they
hype up a cryptocurrency that's stupid, which is Dogecoin.
Honestly, I think cryptocurrency. I think crypto is just going to be Bitcoin and like two other ones.
Bitcoin is master.
I know it is.
You can never beat.
But
Bitcoin.
Then you have one that Ethereum. I was gonna say the one that starts with an A, and I can't remember the other one.
Litecoin.
I don't know. But besides those,
Cash, I know a lot about crypto. I lost a lot of money in crypto once.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
But again,
that's why I stopped. I stopped. I was like, this whole fiasco kind of reminds me of like 2018 or some shit.
Right.
And this comes again, so I just like put a little bit of whatever, and same thing.
It's
now I'm playing more in stocks. I wanted to buy GameStop, but it's already high.
Yeah.
Like what my brother told me, if it's on the news, you already missed it.
Yeah, you did because
Oh, you can switch there.
I was thinking though.
Oh, well.
Because it has gotten to a point where it's either going to peak. I mean, the thing is, it's like 360, I think, right now. Maybe it's already gone higher. Mm-hmm. But let's say you buy one, it could go higher to like 400, and then you made $40, which isn't a lot, but you made something. But the thing with GameStop too is that recently they got a new guy on the board of like the actual company, which is the guy from Chewy. He had like helped their stocks rise, and this had nothing to do with him, but he had I think it was him, and I think he had like $50,000 worth of stocks from GameStop. Now he has $6 million.
Now, what I've been seeing is a lot of people that don't have jobs, right? Mm-hmm. And particularly OnlyFans people. Mm-hmm. And they want to be on the train, on the stock game. And it's to me that people just kind of just want easy money. We all do. You know what I mean? But when can we learn that working for your money, you know what I mean,
is more valuable?
Because we're kind of like, this hype machine is only towards kids.
Yeah.
Because I can totally see the fact that they're totally struggling.
Yeah.
Because like, can you imagine you 18 not working? Like
because I'm rich?
Not just because you're rich, because you can't even work. So this is the only way you can get money.
Yeah. The thing is that what I don't like is that this is, like you said, becoming a trend. Like to have stocks is a trend.
Yeah.
Since when? And it's like, but it's an easy way to make money. But you know what I do think is going to happen after this?
What?
I feel like all the structure that stocks are going to be remade. Like the idea of buying stocks and stuff, it's all going to be redone. Check
this out. I feel like our generation right now, that we've gotten to the point that everything stupid is working. Like Kardashians, like not saying that they're stupid, but they kind of are, but like they're smart in a way of like controlling the media or whatever.
Right.
And look how they turned out. Like that's the beginning, right? And then the Kanye stupidness, the Trump being president, like anyone now could be president at this point. And not saying that,
but you know what? But even this,
and then now we're talking about the stocks now. Like now, like we can get stupid with the stocks. Like it's like the memes are like becoming reality because we like it. We like to see a Dogecoin, a Doge boy.
Well, You did, but
yeah, well, no, but a lot of people are in that trend. You can switch to.
I just feel like you're right. Like, but even this, like what we're doing, YouTube.
Yeah.
Now anyone could be famous.
Yeah.
We're not saying that we're famous.
Another one is you could put me is our famous Logan Paul and Jake Paul. You know, like YouTubers, and they're hitting up the ring because they found out that all that hate should be fought. Smart going into boxing, you know what I mean? But like that's just another way to manipulate boxing, so boxing can be popular. And UFC.
They are definitely the people though who manipulate things the most because they're also into Pokemon now, and they that into a trend.
They bought Pokemon cards. They're 300,000. Like rappers, like yo flexing the Charizard as a
dude, and now it's become such a popular thing again. Like yo, 2 months ago, anywhere you went, you could find Pokemon cards. And now Logan Paul opens one pack up, and it's like,
and it has to be the OGs though. Like it has
not
to
even.
Be. Oh, you can switch.
Dude, not even. I'm telling you, I mean. The thing with Pokemon, if we're gonna get into that, is that if there's a Charizard in a pack, that's always gonna be the biggest money giver, no matter what, because Charizard's just so iconic in a weird way. Yeah. Like when you think of Pokemon, what Pokemon do you think of? Technically Pikachu. But when you think of cards, Charizard.
So yeah, that's gone to the point that we are kind of like we're putting stupidity on a pedestal. If you think about it. But it's like a mafia, the meme mafias.
Yeah. But that's why I feel like everything's gonna change now. Stocks, something's gonna have to happen to make it more strict and make it more like we're not just anybody could do whatever the hell they want.
It's like now you have to be funny to make money, almost.
Right.
Like if this is funny, like a Dogecoin or like fucking saving GameStop, which is that's actually a good thing, I guess.
In the sense of GameStop and AMC, and it was good.
And it actually puts the hedge funders in their place because we now realize everything's being manipulated. So why not manipulate it
ourselves?
As we call ourselves, peasants of the universe.
Who calls us that?
I don't know. Peasants is because we're not the average rich folk.
We're not.
You know what I'm saying? So if us can manipulate the market, that means we have high power as to rich people, the hedge funders.
Again, things are going to change, though. It's going to be crazy.
So what do you see now in this year coming, now that we've finalized that anything is possible? Like this podcast. Go check us out.
Check us out.
On Instagram, Facebook, Patreon. Plug.
Dude, I don't know. Last year was COVID.
Yeah.
Like COVID. It's still.
So you don't think it's still this year?
No, yeah, but I feel like we are starting to get towards the end of it, hopefully.
We only feel the end of COVID because here in Florida, everything's open. It's like you could just wear a mask and do whatever the hell you want.
It's true. And it's getting ridiculous down here. Like, people, please still wear a mask. But I mostly meant the end because of the vaccine.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
However, I don't know if you've heard, but like in England,
it's really hard to get a vaccine.
No, but there's a new strain of it that has come out that apparently the vaccine can't handle or something like that. So they're like trying to like give people the because if you have the vaccine, then you're okay.
Yeah, you can't.
But they're trying to pull out this vaccine faster than that stuff or trying to. But that's why I said it's the end of it towards the end of it, because we do have a vaccine. We're trying to finish it off. And then hopefully things can go a little bit back to normal because it's going to take some time. But this all kind of is because of COVID. Yeah. People are bored at home, so they're more
analyzing every little stupid thing on the internet. And I mean, like
everything.
But it's also gotten to the point that a lot of investors left Facebook because it's technically only for old people, but that's old people buy more than young people.
Like being an investors for old people?
No, it's like I'm saying as companies invest in Facebook, I mean they use their product to advertise whatever the hell they're selling. Like companies, like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And that's considered investing because you're investing on Facebook you're giving money to a corporation to give out your ads because that's where we are. But I don't know. I feel like social media might change too. Like it won't be just Facebook and Instagram, which is Facebook.
I mean, but we already kind of have signs of that because we also have TikTok now.
Yeah, TikTok.
Facebook, honestly, like, remember, do you use Facebook?
Nah.
Do you use Facebook?
You know what I use Facebook for?
What?
I kind of use it as a Reddit.
Same.
You know what I mean? Like, I follow things I only like.
But for the most part, I haven't even touched it in, like, so long.
Yeah.
Because for me, Facebook is, I guess, like, social media. Like, what MySpace was before, it was, like, where you would
like,
chat
when I
with
see
your friends
somebody actually, like, post a timeline, I'm like, whoa, it's been a minute since I got a
But they still
friend.
do, though.
Yeah, I'm like, somebody's posting.
Yeah, people
But
still
I
use
only
Facebook.
go to groups that are, like, it's just, like, what I only follow is the golden age of anime, which is 80s anime. I know I'm a nerd. And like some types of like music things, and like I'm basically like it's like an Instagram to me almost. Like I just see people putting out things, and I also go on Reddit and they do the same thing. So I'm basically on 3 platforms looking at the same thing and same people, because this is a small group community that like the same shit as I do. You know what I mean?
It's true, but like, so Facebook has kind of turned into like this, like almost like a news thing.
Yeah.
If you think about it, because
it's like, and they manipulate that too.
Yeah, because where people mostly put up what they're doing and stuff is Instagram, and when they want to say something, Twitter.
Yeah.
Twitter in particular, obviously.
Yeah. That's
everyone's like, well, I mean, like, I have a Twitter and I kind of use it like a Reddit too.
Yeah, same.
I never talk on it at all.
I never talk.
But you just see that everyone's on there talking and giving their opinion and stuff.
Yeah.
And then on Instagram, they're literally showing you what they're doing. And then on TikTok, they're being creative.
Well, it's a little bit strange for Twitter because they have no censorship. You can throw out your
you could say anything.
OnlyFans titties on that shit and just be straight up. And
that's like, a good thing, I think.
It's good for the porn industry.
No, that's not what I mean.
Well, it's for the people. They need the money, especially now
course,
these COVID times.
But what I mean is,
and I did notice that there's a lot of girls now being OnlyFans here, and I don't know if it's because of the COVID, because it probably is. That they need money, and it kind of feels like I'm walking into a escort hallway in the internet.
I mean, it's true. It almost feels like everyone does that now.
Yeah,
but I feel like it should it be normalized? I think it should, because it's not. It's still not. Even with how many people do it.
Yeah, it's super.
And I think that's the point. Like, that's why I was saying that Twitter, I feel like, is a good thing, that it's so like censored.
Yeah.
Because sure, there are some things people shouldn't say. Like, if you're like a racist, you shouldn't be just
the thing is,
because
if you do say stuff like that, you'll get a huge community that will cancel you, which that means that they will follow you, and then your account gets shut off, and then that's the end of you.
But honestly, the culture thing is really stupid. It's so stupid.
That's true.
The fact that like if
their
people
choice.
don't like what you're saying, they're just, I'm gonna ignore you, instead of like, the world should be about debating, and not in a bad way, not arguing. Debating and arguing are 2 different things.
Yeah.
But people seem to be so offended instead of debating something.
That's true.
And now it's not even about being offended. It's about, if I don't like what you have to say,
fuck you.
I'm just going to cancel you.
I'm going to get all these guys that's behind me. I'm just going to roll over the joints. I don't know what that means, but
yeah. But yeah, it's really ridiculous and stupid. I really hate cancel culture. It seems very childish. Very, very childish. And I'm almost 100% sure that it's like, I was going to say 16-year-olds and under, but honestly, 18-year-olds and under.
Yeah.
And maybe even 19-year-olds.
Now,
and
you got to put yourself in high schooler's shoes.
That's what it is.
You're online schooling. Well, not here in Florida, but I'm guessing in other states they are. Or I think you could choose to stay at home, which I would have. Whoa.
Yeah, sorry.
I know I would have stayed home if I was in high school. 100%.
What do you mean, though?
Like, I know high schools, you could choose to stay home.
The fuck? What are you talking about? Because I don't know.
Yeah, because you could choose to stay home or go to school.
During COVID, you mean?
During COVID.
Oh, okay.
Here in Florida, I don't know other states.
Right, okay.
But,
I thought you just meant in general. I was like, I never got a choice.
No, imagine. I would stay
I
home.
would have been home.
No, but if it was my choice in this era, if I was in high school, I would definitely, I would definitely stay home. You know, so when you stay home, you kind of just told yourself that you're not going out. That means like you're not gonna go out. You're gonna just go home. I mean, you're gonna stay home, play video games, and that's your life.
Yep.
You know, like the life of going out and partying in a caravan full of fucking cheerleaders and I don't know what the fuck people do now.
What the fuck?
The ideal of, I don't know, kids just getting drunk and then, you know, getting DUIs. That's the whole fun.
Yeah, but like, I feel like about high school, would I go if I had the option?
Yeah.
I feel like if it wasn't so damn early, I would have gone because most of my friends were there.
Damn early, man.
That's all it is.
God damn early.
And that's a stupid social thing that we've decided to create too. Like you have to wake up at this hour and be done by this hour.
Because they were trying to, what is it called?
Make us into workers.
Yeah.
But honestly,
which is changed now. You can put me. It's changed in this new world that we live in, like we were talking about. That we kind of like make your own hours type of thing, and in the business world, like like computer people,
right?
You know, and salespeople on top of that, whatever. They get a chance to stay home and just do your thing, you know. But I just know that if you follow workers, you can't put yourself out there because then you're gonna be like, hey, you can go out and not go to work. What's going on? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
So I know everyone's on precaution mode. So they're like, damn, I kind of want to go out, but damn, I can't.
They're on precaution mode until they're online and they feel like they could say anything.
Yeah.
Cancelled cultures.
So yeah, so that gets me to a point that like we are now living in a virtual world. We are. In a sense, you know. So like you guys are watching us in a virtual reality.
Actually, you know what I just thought about? If you think about it, the internet is literally high school.
It is.
It's
a big high school that we're all
big high school that we're or even worse, it's a middle school. Yeah. It's a big ass middle school.
It feels that way,
bro, and everyone gets offended by what the other person says.
Yeah, it's drama.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's just like middle school because you don't touch hands, you don't kiss, you don't do none of that. You just have the talking part, that you have the similarities. So we are all going out with each other.
We're all going out with each other. We're all grown ass babies.
Well, that's the thing. We never grow up after high school. We are the same people with a different IQ of just more knowledge of, you know, living here.
I mean, obviously, I wasn't around back then, but I feel like that wasn't the case back then. I feel like after high school, people grew up even more. Okay. But I feel like nowadays, it's like, and I don't mean in our time, I mean like our parents' time.
Well, you know what it is? We were brought up from a generation that, you know, the man comes home after working as a manager in a store. Mom is cooking because she works at home and she doesn't work. You know what I mean? Like that 50s style, because it kind of kept going until like women started.
Until now.
You know, women started working in the 90s.
My mom.
You know?
That wasn't in the 90s.
80s, 90s, women.
No, that was way before.
Was it? I don't know. I'm just trying to get to the majority.
Right, but I get what you're saying.
You know, the majority of like people living. You know what I mean? So like I feel like we got brought up to that, you know, watching those type of documentaries in school. I
mean, we did. Like, our generation is the first to, like, just kind of feel like women and men are the same. It's fine.
Oh, no, yeah, we're 100% same.
Like, we are the same. Like, a woman could totally do what a man could do. But it does start with us because our parents still... Well,
they got a better chance on OnlyFans.
Parents?
No, women. If I put myself in OnlyFans, would you guys smell my feet?
No, but there are some dudes. There are some dudes who's got OnlyFans who probably do pretty well as well.
So I gotta work out.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just gotta.
I gotta
flex real quick.
Yeah, I suck.
A little bit. But yeah, man. I mean, but besides OnlyFans, like, let's leave OnlyFans to the side.
Because they get money, yo. We need money.
Yeah, I mean, they do.
Come to the show.
Wait, what? We're gonna have an OnlyFans
yeah, imagine. girls start coming in. It's like, hey guys, we're changing this podcast a little bit. And it's like, whoa, guys, doing something.
Those bastards will steal our show, dude.
Yeah, they'll just follow them.
Money.
They put their tag underneath. And...
Is that what we need to do? We need to take our shirts off to make any money on this.
Yeah, so I feel like, the world's changing.
World is
for
changing.
The fact.
Yep.
No more popes fucking kids anymore.
Popes? What does that mean?
Because, is church still going? How's that working?
I thought about that the other day. I don't know. I think some are, but it's all dependent on their pastor or whoever owns it or whatever.
Yeah. Say, come on, folks. We got a clear glass. Your kids will show their penises through the glass. All right?
What the heck? I think for sure they can't... they're not doing... Like, in Catholicism, they're not drinking the wine and eating the bread.
Yeah.
I don't think they're doing
the sharing of the fucking wine.
Yeah.
Have you ever done that?
Yeah, once. After my first communion.
Okay.
Because I wanted to know what it was like.
It's just...
But they didn't have wine that day.
It was really... There's no alcohol in it. It's like watered down, shitty Joe's... What's it called?
However, I think that's just because of where we live.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody down here gonna go get real wine.
We gotta go to the good church, man. We should have gone to the good church.
Which one's the good church?
The one in Pinecrest.
Pinecrest.
That's a rich ass neighborhood in Miami. We go there and we get the good wine, man. Damn.
They got the bubbly.
Well, now we can't go anymore, but damn, we should have been smart about it every Sunday.
Man, forget church. Let's talk about
STONKS.
I can't believe... How did we even get to the other conversation?
I don't know how the hell.
It's because Alex always interrupts us.
Always interrupting.
Wanted to be a part of the damn show and whatnot.
So, little info of how this show did not happen last time. I went camping. And it was cool,
Where'd you guys go?
So, I found out that in California, you can't camp.
What?
It's like illegal. So they shut down everything because I'm guessing California is really big, like a lot of people, and if they had campsites, everyone's smacked together, I'm guessing, and they can't go out because I talked to my boss.
Wait. But are you saying that because of COVID?
Yeah, it's COVID.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So it's like everything in California is shut down. You can't even camp, but for some reason Joshua Tree is open. She said, I don't know. But yeah, like everything's closed. So when I told her, I went camping, she's like, oh, that's weird.
Oh, because she lives up there?
Yeah. Yeah, so, I went camping and it was very excluded. I felt kind of weird because it was some person's property. It's private property.
What?
Yeah, in Clewiston. It's next to Lake Okeechobee, that big ass lake.
Yeah.
It's around there.
For those of you who don't live in Florida, if you look at a map, Lake Okeechobee is the one that looks like the turtle's eye.
Yeah, it's basically the biggest lake on Florida. When you look at the map, you're like, yep, that's it. Yeah,
you'll know.
So yeah, this guy owns like a farm.
Was he there?
Weird part, yeah, and his whole family. And Alex wanted to get a wine opener, and she comes back with a child.
Hello?
She comes back with a child named Ricky, and he's like, hi, guys. Like, this guy, I got to give it to this little kid. I think he was like 7. Oh, he was turning 7. And
he opened the wine for you?
No. He just wanted to follow and just, like, play with us. I'm like, we grown-ass motherfuckers. What are you doing here? He's like, hey, how's it going? Hey. Like he's just trying to conversate, like, to get on our level. I'm like, this guy's ballsy, dude. Like, we're literally the only people here. Like, we're the only people.
And they obviously have property.
Yeah, we got to treat the kid nice because, he can go back to the parents and... show the real force here, boy.
You sounded like Bonesaw.
Bonesaw.
So Alex goes... wait, why did you guys have wine while camping?
Why not?
Camping. Roughing it. Although
we were
in someone's backyard, you're not really roughing it.
We were roughing it because the bed we got from Target, don't get air mattresses at Target. Return that shit. Even though the label said you can't return it, but you can exchange. We got to exchange it because we filled it up and it still was mushy. So it was like my neck was fucked that night.
And Alex?
She was fine for some reason. You know what it is? My weight is more, so she's floating.
Oh, so she was fine.
She was fine.
The bed was perfect for her.
Yeah, but I'm down here dying next to the ground because I'm heavier.
You guys sound like you had fun.
It was cool. Everyone got bit up except me.
By mosquitoes?
Yeah, which is weird because it's kind of dropped in temperature here in Florida.
Yeah,
not
it's
extreme.
been cold today.
It's cold today. Not really, but 50, 60.
What how long did you guys stay up there for though?
Literally a day.
Wait, one day?
It was one night.
Oh, I thought you guys were there for like 2 nights.
Our other friends, Jonathan, Christina, shout out.
Oh, that's right.
They were there since Friday, which they only brought, hence, a can of ravioli. No water. Well, I don't know if they brought a lot of water, but when we saw them, they were dehydrated, greasy, like they were in a desert for years. They looked like they
had been traveling through a desert.
Yeah, Jonathan looked like Donnie from the Wild Thornberrys.
Can you do that again, Alex?
So we brought water and everything, but we were playing volleyball, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm down." Literally in the game, he's like, "I have to go sit down." I'm like, "What's wrong with this dude?" He starts throwing up. He's dehydrated as fuck. He only ate ravioli. I don't know if they even cooked it properly. And he was throwing up like crazy. And I was like, I guess that's the trip for him.
That sounds nuts.
Yeah, and it was like thankfully he did it right after.
Wait, but
the
so
came.
if you guys hadn't gone,
what do you mean?
He'd be dead.
Probably.
Oh, maybe not. They would have left, I'm sure.
No, yeah, definitely.
Oh,
But
nice.
Trip was cool. My car could fit a lot of stuff. Weird thing that you can't throw away the trash there.
What do you mean?
You have to take the trash with you.
I mean, that kind of makes sense.
No, but the thing is, we had to bring it inside because if I put it on my roof rack,
Yeah.
it would fly away because it's 2 miles to the
Right.
nearest trash gas station. And they brought it inside, and I guess there was a hole in the trash, and it fucked up my bedsheet. I had to throw it away. It smelled like vomit, and I'm guessing it was Jonathan's vomit or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you can space it.
All right, no more. I don't know, camping.
How many minutes have we got?
We got 33, bro.
Okay, we got a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but that sounds like it was a pretty good weekend. I was just working. I was just stuck, like always.
True.
Couldn't go anywhere.
Okay.
It was cold. And then the stock market crashed.
It
It didn't really crash.
But
It didn't
crash
crash
today, that's for sure.
Yeah, it did. But did you see they're already making changes?
Yeah. They're kind of like regulating it so that this incident can never happen again, which is
Yeah.
kind of fucked up because, we kind of need the monies as
I know.
poor peasants.
It's controlled by the rich.
But I wonder what it would be like because no matter what, even if this whole thing like blows over,
Yeah.
there's definitely way more people who are doing it now than they used to.
That is true.
For sure. So I wonder what that means for the stock markets.
Well, the thing is, for the people that didn't have Robinhood or any stocks or anything like that, they had to wait 24 hours to get it. Like Robinhood is a process. You have to like put your social. Wait
But not all stocks are like that because there's like what do you call it?
But you have to pay for this, and I doubt anyone's gonna pay for any
My
of
brother
that.
does it.
I don't know. I'm saying a regular Joe fucking schmo going in there. And
Oh, yeah, I guess
put
that's
money in
true.
it because I heard everybody's buying this shit.
Is that how
Which
they
a lot
talk?
of people were calling it gay stock.
Why?
GameStop, gay stock. No.
Game stock?
Yeah, like GameStop, game stock.
Oh, I thought you were saying gay stock.
And gay stock.
Why?
Because, I don't know.
That part doesn't make sense.
It didn't make any sense. But you know, the people.
I don't know. People are dumb. People are dumb. And I think that's what this podcast is
Do you
about.
think people are getting dumber? Because every generation they say that the next generation just keeps getting dumber, and they called our generation dumb, and then we're calling this one dumb. So are we just like finalizing that the older we get, the dumber things get?
There's two things: either none of the generations understand each other, or they are getting dumber. I just think that our generation at least still had a little bit of that like
glory days.
No, just like
we got to see
a little bit of like real life. Yeah, we got to see technology rise.
Yeah.
The new generation is just in technology.
Yeah.
So I mean, who
and
are we?
OnlyFans.
Yeah. But like in a sense, they're smarter than we are.
In a sense.
In a sense.
Computer-wise,
they're smarter. I mean, the fact that our generation would have never dreamed of ruining stocks like these kids did.
That's true.
Never, and they did, and they're kids.
Yeah.
They're kids. They're in their 20s.
Yeah.
And, it's just nuts.
Well, there's actually, since in the past, too, and everything, like, there is a potential chance of you becoming a CEO at 20. You know what I mean? Like.
Now, yeah, but
it's actually, but now it's getting easier to be, like, a millionaire.
But I think that goes back to what we were saying, just how you were like, oh, it's easy to be famous. It's easy to be
well, it's not easy. You just have to be chosen.
Not anymore. That's what I'm saying. Like YouTube. Like okay. Sure, we're not because nobody watches.
Yeah.
But people who literally, I guess you could say, get lucky or just they do a good job, honestly, and they do something that people really like. People start watching them, and some Joe who has never had to deal with a record label, who has never had to deal with a producer, who has never had to deal with a major company of any sort, can do what those major companies did by himself.
Yeah.
And become famous himself. PewDiePie. Think of PewDiePie. That guy is more famous than some actors.
Yeah, that's true.
And all he does every morning or whenever he does it is sit at his computer.
Well, it's just now he's doing that because he's just regulating his life. You can change.
No, but what he did before was like that. What he did before was just play games.
I know, but like a lot of YouTubers, they had to work for it in a way. They had to wake up and keep doing their bullshit to the point that people are just like, I think I understand what this guy is doing. Like,
no, they definitely work for it.
Yeah.
But like, let's compare them to actors in a sense.
Okay.
Actors back then had to like go into trials for movies and stuff like that.
Suck dick.
And some. And literally had to work really hard and go against other people to get that job.
Yeah.
And only the greats got through. But here, everyone can be on YouTube.
Yeah.
And then the fact that it's on the internet, meaning that like George Clooney, up first, only Americans knew who he was. Then he got more and more famous and the rest of the world knew who he was. That's an example. But YouTubers, you put what you want, and you get the audience that wants that. And that is, I mean, sure, you get some trolls. But that's it. And you become famous that way.
That's true.
Nobody knew that they wanted George Clooney. He worked to get there.
Yeah.
But here, people know what they want to see. And
like,
they'll pick them.
Like, kind of like Marilyn Monroe at the time. She flaunted her looks to the top. And she had to know people. She had to go to clubs and stuff like that to get known. And then there's one. But that's what I'm saying. You got to get chosen. And I feel like it's kind of the same thing here, too. Like, a video gets viral because this famous dude put it on his blog or his social platform. And everybody saw it. And then it just comes like a roller coaster. And that guy gets famous.
I mean, that makes sense.
So technically, the YouTubers or the bloggers of today that have a lot of people, they have control of making whoever famous.
Oh, in their
true. Comedic meme way.
That's true. Like, now famous YouTubers have control of who becomes famous.
Yeah. That's why they have like houses.
But it's all free advertisement. Well, for the most part, because I'm sure some people get paid. But it's all free advertisement, which back then actors didn't have. It's either you get into like a huge movie, or you pay, for like propaganda of your movie or yourself. Yeah. And that was the only way to get famous.
So what we need to do is bring a really, really, really we'll buy a celebrity to be in the show. put in the comments who would you like your celebrity.
Well, I'm afraid of that. I'm afraid of who people mention to put.
Like, yo, you guys should get a fucking that dude, you know, the one with the Confederate flag and shit. I'm like, whoa.
I want Keanu Reeves.
Why Keanu?
Why not? It's Keanu. He's nice.
What he's gonna be? He's gonna be like, hey. Yo,
I don't know what we would say to him.
Killer podcast here, you know.
That'd be cool if he said that. We'd be endorsed.
And I'm out.
That's the best endorsement we could ever ask
And
for.
we're like, I guess we're rich now.
We're rich.
All we had to tell him is just him in it and posting it on his social platform. Like, check this out. And then that's it. And then everyone's like, who the fuck are these guys? And then that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
It really is.
Yeah.
And the thing is,
if you're famous, fucking share it.
Yeah. And we're going to find people who don't like us.
Yeah.
But we're also going to find people who do for some reason. Because
Hoodoo. Token. How much time we got?
We're at 41.
All right, I think we can call it quits because we're going to make it a little short because I didn't eat nothing all day.
It's been a long day.
It's been a long day.
All we really had to talk about was the stocks.
Stonks.
And the stupid kids.
If you got any
ideas. Not ideas. Actors you want us to buy.
Yeah. We'll buy them for you guys.
Yeah.
So you guys could watch our shit.
Let us know who.
Because we're talking. It's like when the tree falls in the forest, it makes sound.
I mentioned George Clooney a lot. I don't really like him, so don't put him.
Sponsorship.
Yeah, George.
Yeah.
We like you.
Hit us up. And you can find us on the Bromenade Instagram. The
Bromenade
Facebook.
Instagram. Do we have a Twitter?
No.
Should we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's going to do it? You?
I could do it.
Do whatever you think.
Okay.
Whatever you feel.
All right.
Whatever you masturbate to. Just throw it in the comments.
I'm going to put us on Pornhub.
Just throw in the comments and be like, this is so random. It's actually cool kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Like, people are like, wow, this girl's so hot. Wow, look at that. Guys, check this out. It's really cool.
Like, if you see a huge line of comments on our Reddit for GameStop, just throw the link in there.
Throw the link.
Somebody's going to click it.
But I want comments. I want...
You want George Clooney?
The bell. No, I don't. Oh, yeah. I want you guys to hit the bell icon.
Hit the fucking bell.
Subscribe.
Oh, there's a new show.
New show.
Plug.
Plug.
What's the show called?
Never mind.
There you go. Somewhere Alex is on YouTube.
Yeah, just try to find her.
Yeah, something about what's the bread called?
Focaccia.
It's a focaccia bread that she made. I don't know. It's a focaccia.
All right, guys. Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Hope you join us next time. Goodbye.
Ciao.
Arrivederci.
That'll be funny if that comes out.
Yeah.